So I was finally able to try out the demo version for Trifroce Heroes, and back then when I saw it at E3 it did not impress me, and then I saw the whole story with the fashion thing. It was kind of weird to me. But now that I actually played the game with online users, it was actually fun. It got me excited for this game. I guess Nintendo really wanted to try something new with this. The dungeons are actually the same 3 dungeons you might have seen back at E3. Buzz Blob Cave, Bomb Storage, and the Fire Temple. So the first dungeon I tried out was the Bomb Storage, and since I'm playing random users, it was actually a bit difficult to work with my team, as there was a lack of communication besides the commands. We kept dying. I found myself shouting to the commands, saying, "Do this, go here," cause I knew what to do, but they seemed kinda stumped. Like, sometimes I was actually trying to stand at a certain location and use my item, and then using the chat command saying, "Use item here," basically, but they weren't listening, basically, or they did not follow what I was trying to say. When we actually figured out a puzzle or beat a boss, it actually got me using the cheer command. It was actually quite fun at times, but it can also be a bit annoying due to the other guys not knowing what to do. Voice chatter being next to the other guys will help out a lot, but it also gives a great challenge using commands to communicate. When you play friends online when the game is actually released, you can either try it 2 different ways. You can either voice chat online, or you can take the challenge of using commands to communicate for more difficulty. If you lose all your lives, you get 3 continues to try and beat the level, and if you can't succeed, you will go back to the lobby to try the dungeon again, or pick another dungeon. In the demo version, you can wear up to 6 costumes, which 5 of them give you ability only that costume offers. You have the hero tunic, which gives you no special ability, the Kokori clothes, which gives you the ability to shoot 3 arrows at once, the legendary dress, which increases the odds of finding hearts, the lucky loungewear, which has the ability to sometimes have attacks not hurt you, Tingle Tights to avoid falls up to 3 times, and the spin attack attire, which gives you the ability to do a great spin attack. Of course there will be more costumes in the full game, and I look forward to wearing them all. I'll be like, so totally fabulous! The enemies are pretty fair. They're not too hard, but not too easy either, unless if you all work together. Then it can be a lot easier. The hard part is you share the same health, so if one person gets hit, you will lose a heart as well. If all 3 get hit at the same time, you will lose 3 hearts. This is where the big challenge comes in which you want to make sure you don't push them in harm's way, or you as well. The puzzles weren't too difficult either. At times I didn't know what to do myself, which my other teammates saw, but at most of the time I knew how to solve the puzzle. It's basically because some of the puzzles were from like past games, or I kind of spoiled myself from a few gameplays, even though I did not watch many gameplays for Trifroce Heroes. Also, each player can pick a certain weapon at the beginning of the level, which can change the game experience. Now, depending on the item you pick will give you access to certain areas only you can go to, or change how you do the puzzles. As far as the lag goes playing online, there wasn't too much. There was a bit of lag at times, but that was actually during the lobby, and I did have an online network about once. I did see what happens when a user quits as well, in which you go back to the lobby and have another user take its place. Also, if you idle too long, you will disconnect. As far as the demo goes, it actually made me excited for when the game is released, which I already pre-ordered from GameStop back then. And of course it's a Zelda game, so I have to buy it. If you love the visuals from Link Between Worlds, you will love this as well, as it shares the same graphics with that game, but new assets as well. Let me know if you're getting the game this week, cause maybe we can play it together. Now as far as posting my friend code, just check on my Google+, Facebook, or Twitter when I'm actually playing it, then I'll post my friend code and see if anybody adds me. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to review the whole game after it's released. Hope you all have a smashing day. Even though I'm saying smash, but I'm still using that line.